That's the plan. It's kind of shaky. Hello and welcome back for another Final Fantasy draft. I've been doing quite well in this format, so let's see if I can showcase it while I'm making a video. Cards to consider here. I think it's mostly just Sephiroth's intervention. Good black removal spell. You want removal in this set. You want to be interacting. The other option is Triple Triad, which is quite a powerful card, but it is also kind of clunky. I don't hate it as much as other people do. If you have a control deck, this can definitely finish the game, but I'm not going to start by taking that. I'll just take the black removal. Ooh, and then follow that up with a couple interesting ones. This is an interesting rare. It draws cards equal to the number of artifacts you control, and it does something with coin flips, but that's not really relevant. The artifacts clause is kind of potent, but this is a card I would want to wheel. Other options, Hectize if you want to stay black, Resentful Revelation is better. Combat Tutorial, nice card draw, and just straight up Counterspell. Counterspell is good, but it is double blue, and I do like to be blue in this format, and I found it to be fairly open in my draft. I think I'm going to take the Resentful Revelation, just stay black, and I really like this card in most of the black archetypes, so yeah. What? Another Triple Triad and another Edgar. All right, well, what is this? Whenever a non-token wizard you control enters, if Kuja is in your command zone, pay 1. So you can double up on wizards. I don't think I want to do that. Nothing really here that excites me. I guess this is fine. Dreams of Laguna is good. I think I might actually just take the Triple Triad now. I want to do something fun for a recorded draft, and Triple Triad is fun for sure. None of these other cards are that good. I think I would take Dreams of Laguna if I wasn't memeing a little bit. All right, well, Sleep Magic is quite good. Kind of sad that it just didn't take a good blue card now, but we'll take Sleep Magic. Then Lock Coal is fine, but Sleep Magic is a 1-mana removal spell. Taps down a creature. If they're able to deal damage to it, then it loses the aura, but that does not tend to happen all that often. Reno and Brood is kind of whatever. Sir Conrad, I don't really like. It's mostly just a 5-mana 5/4. I think the best card is Vanille. Doesn't go that well what we have so far, but I'll stay open a bit and just take the Vanille. And then take this and go into some sort of rampy deck. This is fine, just a removal spell, but I have decent removal already. This card can do some work, but mostly just as a fireball. 5-mana, deal 7. I think the most powerful card is this. Yeah, let's take that. See what comes our way. Nothing much, to be honest. I don't like the racetrack. Marlboro is kind of whatever. Take the 1/1 Death Toucher. I think that's the best card. Ooh, the Salvagers is quite nice, but I think I'll take Town Greeter. This card is good in like a deck with the Phantom Train, so you can sack stuff to grow your train and drain them. It's kind of like playing Ravager Affinity, but with like Disciple of the Vault and Ravager, but we'll take the Town Greeter. I think we're moving towards like a black-green self-mill deck. Probably not going to play the Triple Triad, but who knows. I could take the T-Rexar, but I think I'll just take this 4-drop. It makes your treasure, you lose a life, and you can sack stuff to surveil when it attacks. But just the treasure skipping us ahead in our curve is quite nice. All right, Diamond Weapon is the card I want. I also kind of want this land, but Diamond Weapon is good enough to just take here. Notably, the Triple Triad did get taken, so someone else is maybe also on that plan. I could take the T-Rex or I could take the Ring. Kind of like this. Otherwise, I take a Town. The Rexar is kind of replaceable. The Ring is also not great, but it's at least a bit more unique. I'll take a Town here. Airship Crash is playable, but in black-green you have better removal. And this opens up a potential splash. I'll take the Blitzball Shot. The other thing is not really a card. Not the best start, but I also don't know what we could have done differently. There wasn't that much power. I think I speculated a little bit with the Triple Triad, but I would have probably just had another blue card. All right, last pick for this. Ooh, Sephiroth. All right, I think this is the highest win rate card of the set. I have yet to play with it, And I've also yet to see it flip. But we'll take Sephiroth. We have a goal. Maybe we can wheel like Hectize out of this pack, although I doubt it. And then otherwise like Chocobo Kick or, well, we'll see. But I'll take Sephiroth. So this wants you to, when it ends her attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you draw a card. If another creature dies, target opponent lose 1 life, you gain 1 life. And then if it's the 4th time this ability has resolved this turn, transform him. And then you get a big flyer that gives you an emblem, a Blood Artist emblem, basically. And you can attack and sack any number of creatures. So we want to build a wide board. And I also want to try and find ways to get Sephiroth back, which I already have one with Vanille. So that's nice. All right, cool. This gives us a plan. It's kind of sad that we didn't pick up the salvagers, because that would go very well with the Sephiroth. Now, there is Vein's Treachery, which I quite like, but there's also Torgal. Torgal is really quite strong. It's a mana dork that then also pumps all your humans. And we already have Town Greeter, which is a human. Sephiroth is a human. I guess the Trader is a fish. This is a human. And then this guy, which we probably don't play, but I think the removal is more replaceable than Torgal is. So we'll take Torgal. Wow! Summon Titan and side quest Hunt to Mark. I think I'm going to take the Titan, but I really like this side quest Hunt to Mark as well. It's an awesome removal. But this thing, a 7/7 for 5 with trample. It mills you 5 cards, then you get a bunch of lands back, and then it just makes something huge. Oh man, I really like this card too, but I think I'd just take the rare here. Let's move out the triple triad, probably the sleep magic, this blitzball shot, this ring, and this guy I'll keep to the side for now. There's Shinra reinforcements, or there's Fang. We already have Vanille, so I think Shinra reinforcement might be the better pick. There's also Summon Fat Chocobo, which is also not bad. But Fang, with already having Vanille and having some graveyard stuff, like the Titan, the Vanille, the Town Greeter, I think I'd take Fang. And we can meld, would be nice. I have yet to meld on Arena. I've done it in person, but not on Arena. Okay, Chaz's Chocobo. I like this card. It is a little bit bad when you top deck it, but if you get it early, it can grow quite large. And I want creatures, and I want cheap creatures to go with my Sephiroth, I think. Otherwise, I'd probably take one of these towns, but this is fine. All right. Hectize, Chocobo Kick, or Reno and Brood. I don't have that much removal yet, so I think I'm gonna take the Chocobo Kick, and then maybe if I take a green card, I'll get back one of these black cards. I think that's the better option. Reno and Root is kind of nice with Sephiroth, but I found this card to not be that good. I really would love a Midnight Train, if that's what it's called. I'll take Resentful Revelation here. We want to fill our graveyard for some of our cards, so this does that quite well. Otherwise, the T-Rex are, but that's kind of replacement. Vincent Limit Break is whatever. I think I'll just take another blue-green town. But if we get a busted blue card, we can play it. I actually might play Sleep Magic. Okay, Hectize, nice. I'll take that. Otherwise, Marlboro, but I think I want cheap creatures over stuff like Marlboro. Airship Crash. I'll take Nature's Claim. It is playable. I'm not sure if it's main deckable, but I have main decked it before. These are whatever, so I'll just take a town to open up a potential White Splash. Ooh, Renoa is a nice one, but we'll take the Shinra reinforcements. Okay, take green red town and Subattender. Regalia, Sephiroth's Intervention, and some red stuff. Regalia is really good, but I also really like the Intervention. How much do we want to ramp? It's kind of the question. Right now I have Sleep Magic, Sephiroth's Intervention, and Chocobo Kick as a removal. So I have 3 removal, but I do want more. I think I'm going to take the Intervention. Yeah. I'm more worried about getting enough removal than I am about getting good threats, I think. I can take Tomberry here, or Arimon. Kind of a weak pack for us. Arimon's fine. Tomberry is a cheap creature. This does sack some of our nonsense. Yeah, I think I take that. I just don't think we're aggressive enough to really make Tonberry all that good. Okay, another Shinra's reinforcement. I could take another Gladiolus or this guy, but I don't like him. Just lets you play extra lands, but you also have to bounce a land. I mean, it's Shinra reinforcements or maybe Monk Fist. I don't think I want this. It's just slow and clunky. To take the Gladiolus or the, I think I take the Gladiolus with the Summon Titan. That's kind of nice. Okay, Feigns Treachery. Here we do get removal. Ooh, the water crystal. I've actually done some filthy things with this. I still have a video already made that I still need to post with this, and it milled my opponent out. Real nice. That's it. We're not taking it here. I guess we take Gubu Gardener. It's not an amazing card. I could take the Chocobo Racetrack. I'll take the Racetrack. I don't think I want that, but I also really want the Gubu Gardener. I do want Fight On. That's really nice to rebuy some of our stuff. The greens for another Revelation. I don't love this card, but it does give me some value out of the graveyard. I already have one Revelation. I don't think I need two, and I do want creatures. Well, there's another one of those. Or a Pump Spell. I think I take the reinforcements here. Really bummed we didn't get to see a train. This deck would have been very nice with a train in it. I'll take the Death Toucher. Now I'll take my TRXR. I don't think I want to splash blue. I will splash red for the Gladiolus to get a little bit of more power in our deck. It works with the Racetrack. Another Shinra reinforcements. I think that's too many, but Rydia's Return is another Fight On for more mana. I'll take this and Commune with Beavers. All right, not a bad deck, but also not a great one. We didn't see some of the premium uncommons that we want, like the Cloud of Darkness or the Train. To make some cuts, what do we cut? I guess it's the Gladiolus, the Racetrack, so we don't have to splash. The greens, one or reinforcement. So now I have the Intervention, I have the Chocobo Kick, and a Treachery. So I don't have a ton of removal. What I could do is play blue to get access to Sleep Magic. Not sure if that's worth it. If I do put in this Gladiolus, I need to cut some things. I could cut one of these, put in the land, put in these two, take out the TRXR, maybe play the Racetrack, cut another reinforcements. I'm a little less on the graveyard theme, but I don't have a ton of graveyard cards anyways. I think I can do 2 red sources, so I have 8 of my primary colors. It's a little sketchy, but it gives me a little bit more power, and I think I might need that. Yeah, let's try this. This hand is unkeepable. If we find a black source, even then it's not great, so I don't mulligan often, but I do mulligan this. Okay, this is definitely better. And what do we put back? I guess the reinforcements. Yeah. So we have an early play to block with Tonberry. That doesn't get blocked very well. Ooh, that's very nice. So we can go this on turn 2. Let's just attack. Maybe they use a removal spell on this. I'm going to play Torgal, a Fine Hound. Imagine this gets killed, like right away. Yeah, unfortunate. But that's one less removal spell. They can aim at this guy. All right, we take our 2 from the Tonberry. We have more removal coming. Attack for 1. I guess we play this. It's not even that good. I do think I sack this just to draw a card. And then this probably dies also. No, just cycling. I really don't want to get cornered by black mages. Then I feel foolish for sacking. Yep, no blocks. I might just have to kill this Tonberry. Oh no, I have to kill the Phantom Train. I will have to kill the Phantom Train. That card just goes nuts. Yep, they're not blocking, which makes sense. I'm gonna play this. If I keep up the removal for the Phantom Train, they're just not gonna crew it, and I'm just sat here doing nothing. Oh golly, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll have to take that as well. All right, nice combo. Ooh, I mean, this is kind of nice, but I'm also kind of dead. Well, actually, I think I can get back the Death Toucher, and then maybe do some blocks. But I'm also close to dead. I don't think I can attack. Just having trample is kind of annoying. Item shopkeep. Okay. Another one. Those are not very good cards. Do you also have removal? No, they're just reading Sephiroth. Because if they attack and a bunch of stuff dies, that might be bad. Yeah, they can send the train. But that does mean we gain some life. So that's nice at least. All right. Well, now what? They have one card left. We are facing a bunch of trample damage. That's the problem. I can throw both of these in front of that, this in front of that. That doesn't really help me that much. Put this in front of this in front of that. What happens now? They can sack. I think I'm just super dead. Or I'll have to block with more than I want to. I'll take 6, an 8 already. I really have no good blocks here. I'll just do this. I should have actually put the death. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, I might still be dead. We'll let our opponent figure it out. I think I might not be dead. I'm taking 2 from the Tonberry, so I'll go down to 6. Right now, the train is going to deal me 0, and the giant is going to deal me 4. So I don't think I die. Most of my stuff dies, but I don't die. Problem is their train lives in this scenario. Opponent is also deep in the tank. I don't think they need to do anything else. I think they just are pretty happy as is. So their train still lives. We gain a bunch of life at least. They're also down to 8. I think we resentful revelation. Only lands. All right. Play this. Pass. Kind of hoping that they draw a creature to crew the train with. I think we just let this happen. Really hoping to would have drawn anything but land. Annoying thing is, if I fire this off, I'm not going to gain the life. I have to do it. I can't just keep taking the damage because then the train just becomes better and better. Well, I think we're just dead now. If they draw any creature, we lose. No creature, please, or an artifact. I mean, they need to have like all lands in hand for us. Wow. Opponent also not drawing very well. Guess I don't need the red mana. Why would you auto tapper? Guess we take the Chaz's Chocobo. All right, we're getting some power and toughness. Can I attack? If they draw a creature, this becomes an 8/8. I would block with everything. Yeah, I have to attack then. Otherwise, I'm just gonna lose to them indeed drawing the creature. They're close to dead. Would be a miracle if we win this game, especially because I do think I fudged up the blocks a little bit. Should have never left them with the train. But then again, the giant is also kind of hard to deal with. What? They're sack. Oh, I guess they just had to because they're dead next turn. But that's a great sign for us. Wow. Okay. All right. Suddenly I'm feeling good. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Let's just play this. You have to discard a card. Okay. Well, we play a land. This is lethal. Wow. We won that game? That's insane. Okay, still rank 5. We're playing against the 4. We kept this hand. The 4 is a known streamer, quite a good player, so we're in for a treat. Well, we just play our Hectize. They discarded the Hectize. Ooh, Dragoon's Lance. That's a good one. Yeah, let's attack with the Hectize. Play an Ariman. Don't think we block. But they can just re-equip this. If they have like a weapons vendor, it's pretty bad for us. Okay, Paladin's Arms. Quite a bit of power on their board. No! Really needed the land here. Attack. Play this. Gain some life. Well, milled land, but also some bad ones. Okay. Attacked for 2 in the air. Blitzball. Okay. No land. I'm just going to attack in the air. Keep trading some damage. Play another 2/3. They did make their land drop now, which is good for them. Kind of sucks for us. Okay. Weapons vendor. That was kind of the reason why I didn't want to trade with the Paladin's Arms. I guess they can make their flyer huge now. Okay. Moving the equipment over with the weapons vendor, attacking us for 4. Okay, we did draw land. That is nice, at least. I think we attack first. The question is, do I want to attack with the Armament? I might want to block this. They can then move the equipment around. Yeah, I'll just attack with these. Okay, they block the Fang. So we kill the weapons vendor. And play the Trader. So next turn we can play the Titan or the Gladiolus, depending on what they do. Another land. Ugh! All right. We take 8. Jeez. We need a removal spell for this pretty quickly. I can play the Summon Titan. That can block this, and then we can block with the Ahriman. But if they have 2 removal spells, one this turn and one next, we just die. So I think I actually have to dig for, yeah, I think Vane's Treachery is what we need to take here. I can kill the Squall, and then we can actually put some pressure on them. Do I attack with the Trader? Don't attack anything, just attack with this. Keep back blockers. I mean, we're at 6, so pretty close to dead. Yeah, Ahriman down. This is kind of what I was worried about. I have to sack the Trader. Another creature. We'll go down to 2. Pretty dead here. Guess we're not just dead, but we're pretty close. All right. Yeah, GG. That's good enough. We are dead. Unfortunate. Rank 10? Jeez. This hand is quite good. I think we have a Ramper, do a medium creature, some removal, and a top end. So hopefully our Ramper lives. That would make this hand a lot better. Okay. They started on Eden Seed of the Sanctum. That is fine. Monk's Fist. Ooh, we drew Sephiroth. I don't really want to sack my creature though. I think we just start by playing Fang. We get a 3/4. No tax. I could play this, but I'd rather play it and try to get some value off of it. Shinra Reinforcements. Okay. They milled a bunch of lands. So it looks like they are Jund towns. Let's play Town Greeter. Really hoping to draw a land off of this because that will trigger this to draw a card. Yes, we hit a land. Nice. Lose a life. Draw a card. Play this. Play Sephiroth. And I will sack my Town Greeter, even though it's a 2/2. So maybe I should not have done that, but it also makes this more castable. I don't really want to trade for a reinforcement, so let's just pass. Next turn we get to play this. Town Greeter from them. Sure. More Dirtles. Okay. Terra Magical Adept. Nice. And the Final Days. That's another card I think I would have wanted in this deck. But unfortunately, we did not get it. Let's just cast this giant dude. It's quite literally a giant dude. At least he looks like a giant dude. Get a swamp. And then if we pump Sephiroth, they cannot kill it. Right? Well, maybe. I think I'm still going to pump it. And then attack with just this guy. And I will sack my Torgal. My mana's kind of set up right now. This makes the diamond weapon cheaper. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's not too bad. Resentful Revelation. Sure. More Dirtles. Still have this 7/7. We have an 8/8 soon. Okay. Salvagers. Well, if one of them dies, then the next one can take over. Let's play this Pump or Fang, and I could either play the Diamond Weapon or the Ahriman. I think I'll just play the Diamond Weapon. I could Chocobo kick the Salvagers, which I think I will. I think I also want to return a land, get back to Forest. Just want to have a steady stream for this this dude. This will attack. They can just chump the 7/7 because unfortunately it does not also have trample itself. Oh, tap land is painful. No. All right. You attacking? Really? Killing the diamond weapon, sure, but there's just still a lot of damage coming your way. Would love to draw a fight on. Okay. Keeping back the Monk's Fist. I mean, if your plan is to play the Final Days, you should keep back the Shinra Reinforcements and block with that, because then you get an extra creature in the yard. Okay, well, it's a few too many lands. Let's play the Ahriman, and let's attack with both of these. They can jump, of course. And the turn. Another town. Yep, You can make a bunch of tutus. I imagine we are not getting attacked by the reinforcements. But this is why they should have attacked with the Monk's Fist. They would have dealt as much damage, but they would have gotten an extra token. We're not doing anything. All right. That is a very nice draw. I guess we don't need the red mana. Play Vanille. We can also meld. Meld our fight on, which I really would have loved. I'll get back Sephiroth though. Play a land. Pump this guy. Oh, I should have played this first. That was a mistake. It's going to cost me 1 damage. Yep. I don't think I sack anything. But it is pretty good against their board of 2/2s that they might want to chump with. I might just cast this next turn to get an extra landfall trigger, get a death trigger. Although I might very well just melt both of these also. All right, they decide to scoop. 2 and 1. Let's go for the next round. Rank 8. This is a very reactive hand, but I don't like the mulligan, so let's keep it. Just removal. 1 removal spell we can't use, but the first 2 should get us further into the game. All right, that's a good thing to do once we've dealt with our opponent's threats. Gubu Gardener, I can't kill that, but maybe we can kill what comes after it. All right, let's look at our top cards. I really like Fight On. Honestly, I might just take Fight On. With the Summon Titan, we're going to have so much land that we'll actually be able to use this effectively. They might just think that we're taking lands. Although, maybe I also really want this forest. They're attacking with their Gubu Gardener. Paladin's Arms. That's kind of bad against all of our removal. Let's just play our Diff Toucher and end the turn. Just trade this for the Paladin's Arms. Chocobo Kick. Well, in that case, I think I just kill their creature, pay for the ward. They now have a trick. I'm totally fine with this. Sure. All right. My guy dies. You spent 2 cards trading for my 2 cards. And let's see if you have more to deal with this Titan. I really want to get some lands back from this. Looks like only 2. We milled quite a few of our good cards. Really hoping it lives. Yes, I can Fight On. I'll get back Sephiroth. I think this guy, but I can't cast him yet. That makes it a little awkward. And then I'm not sure how it works. I think I can set a stop so this trigger goes on the stack and I can sack it to the Ahriman. I could also just play this and eat the Titan. Just attack with the Titan. Maybe I should have just done that first to start with. See what happens. I think I need a stop on my upkeep and draw and then enter like full control. Okay, they can bounce their Paladin's Arms and replay it, which is cute, and they get an extra 1/1 out of the deal, but we are doing things that are more powerful. I think I need to enter like full control to get this right. All right, they're fighting, so then I don't need full control. Our Ahriman's just going to die. We're not going to get the trigger from the Titan. And we're down to 10. Yeah, let's just draw. I guess I should have taken the red land, or the red guy. Our Titan dies. We'll play Sephiroth. We don't have anything to do with it right away. I don't really want to use removal on one of these creatures. Crystal's Chosen. Okay, well, that's annoying. I'll kill the Ambrosia. Gain a little bit of life. As long as this lives, we're in decent shape, but also need to draw something out of the land. I can tap this. I think I want the reinforcements. I'm getting a little bit low in our deck. Play this. No, no! Those were the cards I didn't want to mill. Well, he can't attack is the problem. I think I'm going to lose because I don't have enough win cons. Can't block that. They just have too much stuff now. This is just going to mill us more. I don't really want to cast this. We have 10 lands, 11, 12. So we have 5 more lands. So half of our deck is lands. I think I have to cast this and just hope for the best. All right. We milled a bunch of lands at least. I think we just have to wait. I think I take this for 1 more turn. I need to try and set up a turn where I can flip the Sephiroth. That helps. That does help. If they attack now, we can like double block. We don't have much left though. So we drain them for a bunch. Okay. That will need to kill. Might as well do that now. And then this is going to flip. A 5 power flyer. We're drawing more land. I think I just Chocobo kick. Kill the creature with the paladin's arms on it. Pay. We're up to 15. They can attack us for 10, 11. So we just attack. Hope they don't have a way to deal with our dude, and then we kill them next turn. That's the plan. It's kind of shaky. Oh, yes! Oh, we got there. All right, I'm going to make a change to the deck for sure. Oh my god. The self-mill really got us. Nearly got us there. I think we really want the Rydia's return as an extra fight-on effect. And then I need to figure out what I would cut for it. Maybe the racetrack. I think it fills a similar role, but the Rydia's return is much better. Racetrack is kind of cute with the Summon Titan, and we won one game with it, but I think often enough it's not going to be that great. It's nice with Sephiroth, of course, but I think the Rydia's return is going to be a little bit better. Yeah, let's try that. The other option is playing the Chocobo flashback spell. That might actually be good too, just to give us a little bit of value out of the graveyard, some creatures with Sephiroth. Yeah, we can keep this. We have some interaction with some creatures. We even have our Rydia's return to see if it's any good. Would love to draw Torgal next turn, otherwise like Town Greeter. Black Mage's Rod. I could kill this. I think I will. It's a little bit spewy. It can add up rather quickly. Okay, Resentful Revelation. The thinking is you don't kill this, you play a 3-drop that can block it, but what probably happens is you play a 3-drop that you think you can block it with, they use a removal spell, and then you're like, if they play like Cornered by Black Mages, you're taking a ton of damage. I think here what I'll do is I'll go Hectice first, make him a discard a card, and then Sephiroth next turn, so we can maybe draw a card off of the Sephiroth. It's a little bit less mana efficient, but we're really looking for a card to get us some lands. Another Black Mage's Rod. All right. Okay, we did draw the land. I think I'm going to attack. I think will just cast this. Now that I can. Sack this, draw a card. Okay, nice. Might kill this, but that's fine. See, Cornered by Black Mages. That was a reason not to sack the thing, but we have ways to get it back, so that's kind of fine. We'll just play this. Could use a Chocobo Kick, but against their deck, that seems kind of dicey. Against, like, equip the Black Mage's Rod. No, the Trader. Just play the Chaz's Chocobo. Play the Ariman. Just pass. I will block the Trader if they decide to attack with that. Summon Anima. Okay, I will kill that. That needs to die. Now I won't block with the Ariman. Okay, they're not even attacking. Revelation. Ooh, both of these. I guess I take the Titan. And then turn a land so I can make my land drop for the Chaz's Chocobo. And grow that. Not attacking. And we sack the Rod? No. Okay, let's block. Another. All right. You're going to equip? Yes. Did draw land. Unfortunately, we don't have enough green. I guess we just play this, hope for the best. Did mill a bunch of land. Really hope the Titan doesn't get killed, but we haven't given them much targets for removal, but there have been spots where removal would have been good, so I'm hopeful. Ideally, they just flashback the Revelation, and that's it. A Retrieve the Esper is fine too. This Chaz's Chocobo will be huge. All right, it did get there. How many cards? We have 14 cards left in our deck, so now both of these are a little bit awkward because I'm always worried about getting milled out. That said, I will play the reinforcements. Milled only lands. I think I'm just going to regard this Town Greeter as an uncastable card. Almost. I guess the Titan can attack. Sure. Just kill both of these. Play the Diamond Weapon. Kind of want to maybe find Vanille. If we can get Vanille and then return that, we are in great shape. Ooh, I guess our Diamond Weapon is getting Sephiroth interventioned. Yep, but we did get to draw a card. Also loses his life though. I think we get back Gladiolus and Sephiroth. Fang triggers, and then Play this Death Toucher. Do I want to play a land? Do want to play this. I probably just don't want to sack anything. Sack this. No. Oh, I kind of did want to play a land because I get extra damage with it. These will attack. It's a little bit greedy, maybe. Yeah. Let's just play land. I should have done that before. We are getting some pings, but I don't think they can pick us out. No. They have 0 cards in hand. We have this giant trampler with the Chaz's Chocobo. Okay. Play land. Play the Gladiolus. Alright, let's go. Nice! We got there. Could have played a little bit better, but rank 4. Still doing fine. Okay. This hand is extremely greedy to keep. Well, I will keep it. Just because we have some stuff. We just need to draw a green source. If we draw a green source, we can play this, play Sephiroth, draw a card off of it, and go from there. But I could see this being a mulligan as well. Yeah, we're on the play. I thought we were on the draw. All right, even even worse. Okay, as long as we just draw a land next turn, we're fine. We'll have something to play. Okay, green-white. That's usually a pretty aggressive color. I think I just play Fang. Be mana efficient. I might block, honestly. Probably not, but maybe. Do I want to trade here? No, if they have like a bump spell, it's just pretty bad. Summon Fenrir. Jeez. Could kill the Fenrir, but that's going to take my whole turn. Just play the reinforcements. Mill all lands, of course. Womp, womp, womp. The next creature they play becomes bigger. Hope it's not a fat chocobo. Probably is. Oh. We're doing that? That's totally fine. I'll trade here. I get to draw a card next turn off of that, but that's whatever. I'll just play this Death Toucher. You draw a card, but they have no board presence. This diamond weapon is pretty close to castable. All right. Another bird, and they're splashing red. I think I just cast my diamond weapon. Let's see what they do about that one. Probably just kill it. Okay. Kill my 1/1. This isn't doing that much. Yeah, they can't even attack. I think I will Resentful Revelation. All my lands are in the graveyard. If I find my Titan, it's going to be sweet. I mean, I can attack them for 8. They will attack back for 3. I think that's fine to do. If they have another one of the kill a tap thing, they would have used it already. Doesn't look like they're doing anything. I don't think there's like instant speed creatures outside of the White Legend. We get hit for 3. That seems fine. Yeah, our opponent's draw is not great here. That we might have to kill because they can get back the Fenrir, and I don't really want that to happen. Yeah, so they're keeping this back because they get a free block because it's going to die anyways. If I had a land, I could give it trample, but I don't. So I think I just Chocobo kick. I could play Sephiroth as well and just not do the thing, but it will drain them. I'll decline to sacrifice another creature. Fights with that. All right. Sephiroth down. That was the last removal spell, or even the last card in their hand. Keep this back because they had a free block on it. Weapons vendor. All right. Draw a card. Really hoping to draw a land. Maybe I should have just Resentful Revelations instead of casting Sephiroth. Oh, Hectize doesn't do anything, so let's just take a land here. I don't have trample yet, and then they can attack me back for life linking damage. So I think we just chill here. I guess it could eat a creature. Oh, that thing needs to die. Guess we just Veins Treachery Neridia and attack with the Ahriman. I guess we do eat a creature. I don't know what I was thinking not to do that last time. Do you just take the damage? Really? You have like Ultima in your deck? Oh, then they're just dead to the Trampler. Don't really need to do anything. You know, flash that back. Fine. Guess you should have done that before. Get an extra damage. Could just kill them by killing their blocker, but this seems fine too. And they scoop. Nice. All right. Rank 4 still. 5 and 1. This hand seems okay-ish. It's a little bit awkward to have both the Ridder's Turn and the Fight On in the same hand. They're going first, but can't really mulligan this hand. If they have a fast draw, we might be in trouble, but can't mulligan. Okay, well, we have all of our colors. Playing against a blue-red deck. which is one of the better decks in the format, I think. It can be slow, but it can also be quite fast. No Sahagins from our opponents. They might have Syncopate, but they might also just have Dreams of Laguna. I think I'll just play the Town Greeter. If they would want to counter that, that's fine. Boo. Do I want to gain the life? Yeah, I think that's fine. Don't really want to tap land, but I have plenty of untapped lands next turn. Ooh, Vivi? Can't even kill that. Okay. I guess I take Vanille. Play the land. Not at. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have attacked and maybe Chocobo, but I put myself back so much. Warrior Sword. Vivi becomes bigger. Yeah. No blocks. Okay. Play this. Could get back to Fang. I think I want to get back the Diamond Weapon and no attacks. We can trade the Vanille for the Warrior Sword. Sahagin. Okay. Love to see them tap out. They do. This goes in front of that. So the Diamond Weapon is discounted. And then we can Chocobo kick the Vivi. Although, at this point, the Sahagin might be scarier. Still think I'm going to kill the Vivi. It's quite strong. Just gives him so much mana. Yeah. I take 3. If I fight on and get back 2 things, I would get back the Titan and the Vanille. Neither of which I can play right away. So then maybe it's better to Iridia's Return. Or I can Resentful Revelation. Look for an answer to the Sahagin. Hectize. Or the Gladiolus. I think I take that. Honestly. I can also just take a cheaper card. No. Oh, I could have played the thing. Can't really attack. Really hope they don't have something for the Diamond Weapon. Yeah, they do. Do think I want to draw it again. Yep, half the block here. Down to 7. Ugh. Can we just play the Diamond Weapon and then play the Titan? There go our removal spells for the Sahagin. Okay. They have a. I should have killed the Sahagin. I knew it. I'm at 7. Do you have anything that can gain life? I do. So that can help us live through the Sahagin. Milled another one of our life gain spells and removal. Play this land. I think I need to attack. I'm not blocking. We might get there. Are we getting there? I mean, one of our creatures is becoming huge. And then we have the Gladiolus as well. And Sephiroth. I guess this. I guess we cast this first. Do I sack a creature? Yeah, well, they scoop. All right, we would have had the Gladiolus too. Whew. Almost lost because we didn't kill the Vivi. Up to rank 3. Almost lost there because we didn't kill the Vivi. Or we killed the Vivi over the Sahagin. And you see how quickly that damage adds up. And it's just hard to interact with. But luckily, we just had that life gain there. Although it looked like they didn't have a spell either to make it unblockable. 6-1. Rank 3. Okay, final round. This hand, we're going first. So we have Ahriman to kind of come up the ground, just to get value, river removal. It's not a great hand, but you don't win games of Magic by mulliganing a bunch, is my philosophy. So let's not. Play a Swamp. Ah, nice. Something to do on turn 2. Up against the blue deck. What you got, opponent? Discarding an island. So we might get syncopated here. But that's just how life can be. I would like this to resolve. I'll probably just sack the Hectize at some point to draw a card. But Sid, Timeless Artificer. Okay. This card is quite good if you get multiples of them. It's kind of weird that it's like the one card in the set that has cycling. But it can pump all your hero tokens to be quite large. It's just gonna attack with these and then play this other Death Toucher, and then I'm just gonna sack the Hectize to the Ahriman. Weapons vendor. All right, sack Hectize, draw myself a card. Sephiroth Intervention. Sure. Kill the weapons vendor, but I don't think I need to do any of that right now. I'll just play Vanille. Hope to mill something good. Guess we take the red land. over the heck dice, and then I will offer up the trade. Sure. I mean, I like that Death Toucher, but I also like the 1 damage. If they have nothing on board, I think we're doing fine too. Then the Vanille can attack. Maybe I should have just attacked first. The Pixie is a flying blocker. I haven't shown any counter magic so far, so I think I'm just going to jam this and attack in the air. All right, looks like this is getting countered. Syncopate. Boo! Yeah, I still think you can have my Death Toucher. Don't really want to trade Ahriman for the Pixie at this point. I guess running my 6-drop into Syncopate was not the best line here. Probably better to just play Torgal, do a little bit of sacking, force them to do anything. Okay, just a random equipment. Could have also just killed the Pixie with the Sephiroth intervention, getting with the Ahriman. Yeah, so they have that on defense also. They get to surveil. They already have surveilled. Are you thinking about using a removal? I think I will just block here. All right. Play Torgal. I don't really want to run this into another Syncopate or another counter, so I could kill the weapons vendor and then I can attack for 3. Yeah, I think that's fine. If they want to Syncopate this, they can, or like Swallow by Leviathan. I mean, Swallow by Leviathan is going to get us at any point this game. Ice Magic. Okay. Less enthused by Ice Magic. I don't want to trade my 1/1 for theirs, but I will attack them for 3. I'm glad I didn't go for Chocobo Kick then. Although, if I use it with the Vanille, it's a lot better. They have 1 mana Syncopate, or, well, now they have their Swallow by Leviathan open again. That's a possibility. Yep. Okay, no Swallow by Leviathan at least. They're attacking. All right, I guess they can untap it. Sure, no blocks. Town Greeter. Let's cast that first. Mill some good cards also. I think it's the Town Greeter that we sack. Get to draw. I mean, I could Chocobo Kick the weapons vendor. It's a little bit spewy, but fine. Okay, you are not alone. Guess I should have pumped it then. Ugh! That sucks. Now, if I attack with Torgal, probably block with the token. Attack with everything. I don't really want to attack with this because this gets huge. Probably just trade with the Vanille with the token. Yeah, I think this is fine. If they trade with everything, then I should have thought about the pump spell. Playing a little bit loose at the end here, because if this isn't in play, their blocks get a lot worse. Then I can attack with everything. And if they make 1 block, I flip Sephiroth. All right. We drain them for 2. They're down to 4. But they do have 3 cards to our 1, which is another land. This gets huge also, so we have a decent amount of threats here. We have gone through quite some action, but we do have Bite On and Iridia's Return still in our deck. Opponent, ooh, Buster Sword. Busted. I don't know if they can really attack though. Yeah, I mean, they kind of have to. I will block with the Death Toucher. Don't want them to draw a card and then just play a 5-drop on us. They're gonna lose 2 more life. Scorpion Sentinel. Well, that does it, right? Yeah. We just kill that, sack the Torgal, drain, and then Sephiroth will kill them. All right. 7-1, another trophy. What rank did we end up on? Still rank 3. All right. I'll continue to grind to try and get back to rank 1, but it's kind of crazy to even be here to start with. Let's have a quick look at the deck, see what we liked and what we didn't like. So this was the deck. I think I was happy with the red splash just because of the trample being quite relevant, I think. Otherwise, our deck was already lacking a little bit in power. Like there's quite a few mid cards in here. This gave us a little bit of power. I'm very happy we added the Iridia's Return just to give us an extra way to get back some stuff, some of our better cards. And it worked out quite well. We lost that game to DeFore. Good player. We were stuck on lands a little bit, and they were able to capitalize, although their draw was also very good. I like the black-green deck. I like this format. I'll try and record some more drafts and actually post them. But let me know what you thought about this video in the comments. A like, comment, or subscribe is very much appreciated and will help me grow the channel, and that will help me make more content.